I was on another Virgin Australia flight. Somehow, wherever I sit,
You're at the back in 2B. 2C, sorry.
you're actually very funny.
2B.
So wherever I sit, they come to me last to ask for a meal order, okay? And so every time they get to me, the only option left is pork.
That's actually ridiculous.
Every time. And so
many people don't eat pork.
Well, this is what I'm coming to. And so this time I said, why don't you just go and buy me a sandwich? I'll pay for it. Go get me a chicken sandwich from the back, please. The guy, to his credit, said, I'm not charging you for a sandwich. I'll get you a sandwich.
Good on you.
So they redeemed themselves.
That's great.
But what about this, which you've just alluded to? It can't be coincidental that every single time it comes to me, the only thing left is pork. Shouldn't they swap out pork on the menu? Like, isn't it time?
It should be vegetarian. Everybody eats vegetarian. Just do vegetarian stuff.
My argument is a chicken option and a vegetarian option.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed?
Totally.
All right,
totally.
good.
And if there's only one, make it vegetarian because you have to worry then. Just give it to, like, non-vegetarians often like vegetarian anyway.
Exactly. Well, like, definitely,
and it's
if there
cheaper.
was a vegetarian option, I would have taken it. Yes.
Like, it's just,
all right, totally agree. And you have no vested interest in advocating for vegetarian, which is also important.
Of course I do, but even if it wasn't, I still would advocate for it. I don't eat half the time on this stuff, so it's unimpactful for me.
And so my question on the back of this Virgin thing is tangential but related, but you might have the answer to this question. I was trying to book rewards flights with Velocity, which actually has pretty good availability.
Domestically.
Yes. It's going to be, internationally, forget about it, with the partners. So I wanted to book 3 seats, travel with my kids. Usually I'll just go in row 3 with them, which is the first row of economy, which is actually
you're platinum on Virgin.
Yeah, which is I really only travel Virgin domestically, and so it's really amazing that row 3.
Yeah.
But then I had this thought: why
Economy X or whatever it is?
Yeah, whatever. Why is it that when I book 3 redemption seats on Virgin, and this is true on a lot of airlines, but not all, they all have to be in the same class? Why can't I choose them one at a time?
I think it's just the way the systems are built.
But there are some where you choose one seat at a time, and actually you can choose whatever you want with those seats.
Yeah.
Does that not? I mean,
what's even worse?
If you're traveling with your kids, I mean, your kids are quite young.
Yeah.
But as they get older,
different rows.
Yeah, like why? I think
it'd be very unusual that people want to travel in different rows.
Well,
it's the other issue that's the big issue.
It's unusual in the general population, but I think with redemptions, it's probably much more common because the beauty of redemptions, I think the reason people love them so much is because you travel in a class that you would never pay for. But you don't necessarily want your 16-year-old kids traveling in that class with you.
You should make 2 bookings then, which is annoying, but is what it is.
And you lose all of the status benefits on the second booking.
Yeah, that's true. Does Qantas give you status if you do multiple bookings?
So if you book a redemption flight, when you are not one of the travellers, you don't get the status benefits.
Even if you are one of the travellers, you don't get the status benefits.
You do. Like
really?
So I'll give you Virgin as an example.
And I only because I only ever book redemption flights.
But let me just say on Virgin, for example, so Platinum doesn't get you much different to Gold, to be honest. Yeah. But one thing it gets you is, let's say, free economy X seats. Yeah. And so if you book with travellers that are not you, let's say I just booked for my 2 kids, I would have to pay for my economy X seats.
Yeah, sorry. No, you're right.
You think that this is not really in demand thing?
I don't think what I think is more of an issue, and I think both Qantas and Virgin have this issue where if you're booking 4 seats, which you book, but so me, Leslie,
I never book 4 seats.
Me, Leslie, and the 2 kids, and I want to get, if I'm on a 737 or on a single aisle, I should say, I want to get all in the same. So 1 then 3 next to each other. They'll only put the one behind. It's so annoying. You cannot actually physically get the one in line.
Oh, really?
Unless you call them up, which I generally can't be stuff doing, which is super annoying.
I booked a Fly Dubai ticket, charged me, didn't issue the ticket. The hell do I do about that? I call them up.
Yeah.
I mean,
you call them up, they should be able to fix it.
Anyway, I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, there we go.